listen. Hey, listen.
Why the fuck is the chat not working on there? What the fuck? Why the fuck isn't the chat coming up? Why isn't the alert working either? What is going on?
41. We out here.
Schnur with the 41 months. I appreciate you, bro. How we doing? How's life? What's going on? Thank you for the 41 months, bro. I appreciate you. Always the best. I don't know why the chat is not showing up here. Really weird. Let me see. Olympic level whiteness is crazy. Oh, there it is. What the hell? That was really weird. Olympic level whiteness. So, brother. What's good, everybody? How we doing? How's life? What are you guys up to? Schnur, again, thank you for the 41 months. Olympic level whiteness is crazy. And the resub from Upleamer, 33 months. I don't know why the alert's not working. That's a totally different issue than the other issue that we were having.
For life.
Curling for life. I don't know what's going on. Maybe the alerts will work now. I don't know. I have no idea. Thank you, Upleamer, for 33 months. I appreciate you. Schnur with the 41 months. Listen to me. Listen, today, well, tomorrow, I'm not going to be here. We're going to a concert. We're going to the Dropkick Murphys concert tomorrow, I think. I'm pretty sure. And then next week, we're going to be in Vegas all week. So you'll be sad. Vork was good. Liar will be there. Liar. You won't be there Monday. We are going to be there Monday. You're not there Monday, are you? Yes, I am. Yeah, we're going to be there on Monday. We're not going to be there on Friday. I think we're leaving on Thursday night. What time? Don't remember. I have no idea. You got to wait for Purple Starfish to come and say it. But we're going to be there Monday through Thursday. We're going gambling IRL. No snap gamba. I told you I'm gonna be there on. I'm gonna be there Monday through Thursday. It's kind of. I wish we were there for longer, to be honest, but. We didn't want to leave the dog that long, I guess. Pie Gal? I've never played Pie Gal. I'll get to meet Starfish. You'll get a chance. The only thing is that first night we are going to. When are you guys leaving on Tuesday? The only thing is on that that night we're going to a show. You're leaving on Tuesday? We'll be up late. I'm sure. What show? I don't remember. We're going to see 3 shows. We're going to see 3 shows. We're going to see The Wizard of Oz, I think, is Tuesday. I think Atomic Saloon is on Wednesday. You're seeing an off-strip tribute band of Jefferson Starfish. That's Starship. Good for you, man. Who the fuck? Who the fuck thinks of Jefferson Starship, dude? Come on, man. Get it together. Where did you think of that? We're Jefferson Starship over airplane. Well, that's true. That's true. We're going to see. I think we're seeing Atomic Saloon on Wednesday. I think we're seeing Wizard of Oz on Tuesday, and I think we're seeing something else on Monday. I just don't remember what it is. It's like a bigger sort of production. Let me see if I can figure it out. That narrows it down. I know. I always forget the name of it. What's the name of the show that we're going to see on Monday? The Vegas show. Yeah. That's the one. Awakening. For the actual March 13th, will we go? No. I'm not going to see a fucking Jefferson Starship, dude. Where's that at? The Win. It's at the Win. Do I need to get a haircut already? What the fuck, bro? Shit is so long. You'll be kind of close to us. Win over lose. Oh. I need a haircut too. You have an excuse though. You have a kid. You've been busy. I have no excuse. Are you listening to a ska playlist? I guess so, yeah. I just put on Dropkick Murphys because we're gonna go see them tomorrow, so and I guess all that ska shit came out. You need a haircut or all of them. Boy, that joke never gets old, am I right? The kid shit is kicking my ass? Oh, I imagine, dude. I imagine. Lemur is the dad joke king, to be honest. You were the only one? So you're a ska guy? You're a ska kid? I wasn't much into ska. I mean, it's like fine, but valid. I wasn't much of a ska guy. I was more the punk guy. Purple Starfish was good. But yeah, so that's what we're doing that's what we're doing. We're going then we're gonna be there on that Monday, but we gotta go to a show. And the show is probably late. The show is probably at like, well, actually I don't know what time the show is. But yeah. But that's what we're doing. Tomorrow we won't be here. And then next week we won't be here. I'm gonna get a much needed break in Vegas. Hell yeah. They leave on Tuesday, yeah. So they're gonna be waiting in the wind for us. Like creeps. They're gonna be waiting outside the door with a sign that says "Purple Starfish." That's what they're gonna be doing. You guys are leaving on Tuesday morning? What time do you guys leave? Like super early? Like, are you guys gonna pull an all-nighter? Because I've done that. Leaving Vegas, and it is not fun. The 6-foot chick, that's me. Yeah. Go ahead, look for her. Let's hit the blackjack tables. All-nighters suck now. Oh my god, it was like the worst thing I've ever done. It was genuinely like one of the worst fucking experiences of my life. Like, not even joking. It was so awful. I don't know why. Well, I know why we did it, because we were there playing like for hours. And then we had to wake up early. Let's hit up Earl of Sandwich. I'm
First person voted out of Survivor China. Chicken.
I'm boycotting that area of Vegas because I'm mad. Because they opened a poker room in Planet Hollywood, and I've never played poker there. So I was super hyped to go check out a new poker room, and they closed the fucking poker room like within like 6 months, like last week. So I never get a chance to go to Planet Hollywood. So I'm mad at that section. I'm not going near Planet Hollywood. I'm fucking mad. Horseshoe definitely has a poker room. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. The Horseshoe is probably like the main poker room on the strip, kinda. Aria, you could argue for too, but Horseshoe has like Horseshoe is where they do the World Series of Poker now, so Aria is nice. Yeah, Aria is really nice. Aria is super, super nice. Poker there is poker. The poker players at Aria though, they're top notch. They have dinosaurs at Horseshoe though. True. Right here is a collection that I started in like 2021 of places that I've played poker at. Poker chips and shit, so I wanted to grab a Planet Hollywood one. And they didn't, and now they closed it before I even got there. And that pisses me off. But these are the majority of poker rooms that I've played in since then. Not all of them. I won a... Did I get one from SnapCon? No. You want to see that Hard Rock when it's finished? Yes. I want to see that too. But I was hoping to grab a Planet Hollywood one and put it in here, because that'd be fucking sick to be able to like be like, hey, I did this. Do I need to bring you one from the casino nearest? No. That's cheating. It's got to be places I played at. You know what I mean? It's got to be places that I played at. So this is... I want to hang this up, but in reality, like, this is such a pain in the ass to hang up. He does this with golf bag tags. I respect it. He needs to come play at the casino. Exactly. They're opening a hotel there in like next year. I mean, I'm not opposed to it. I want to go see the Pirates anyway. So like, presumably they're nearby each other, I guess. But there's a couple poker rooms that I didn't grab chips from. Relatively close. I would want to do that. But there's a couple rooms that I didn't get a chip from, like Caesars. I've oddly never played cash at Caesars. I've won a tournament at Caesars, or won a lot of money from a tournament at Caesars. But I don't have one, so I plan on playing at Caesars this time around so that I could get a chip. Because obviously you can't take like tournament chips. They don't give a fuck if you take cash game, because that just means you aren't spending that money. Caesars was a little overwhelming size-wise. Yeah. Caesars is... So, like, when we go to Vegas, we typically end up staying at, like, one of those, like middle-of-the-strip hotels. So, we would go to Caesars a lot, but it is big as fuck. And, like... but the poker room... Or at least the poker room used to be like dead center, kind of. It's enormous, yeah. But the poker room used to be like kind of in the middle of where all the tables and shit, like where all the gambling things were. So it would be pretty easy to get to. Once you know the layout of the casino, kind of. When you don't know it though, it is so hard to fucking figure it out. Like, I remember the first time I was going, like, all my friends are like, we're going to go play a tournament there. And we go there, and literally, I could not find the fucking poker room. I couldn't even find the fucking, like, casino section, you know, like, where all the gambling things are. It's, like, annoying as fuck. Never been to the casino part, though. Most casinos, like, I feel like it's much more fun to just go to them and not gamble. You know what I mean, Georgie? There's an Apple store in there? I didn't even know that. I had no idea. We were specifically looking for the poker room the first time. And once we found it, by the fountain. Okay. I didn't know either. Yeah, once we found the poker room, I pretty much never really explored Caesars like that after. I just sort of with all the casinos in Vegas, we kind of make it a point to sort of over the times that we've been there, Starfish and I have made it a point to just like go to a lot of the casinos and just like walk around and hang out and like see what everything's got. But I don't know if we've really ever done that with Caesars, honestly, because we just were like, that first trip that we took, we were in Caesars constantly because everybody was playing tournaments there and shit. It is like checking out different museums for sure. I didn't got lost, yeah. Yeah, so while I was playing the tournament, she went and she like wandered off and I guess got lost. Caesars is so big. It's just so big. It was the wildest stamina I ever witnessed in my fucking life. You gotta respect it, though. Let's play some Baccarat and smoke some darts. I haven't smoked any darts in a long time, my friend. I actually don't know how to play Baccarat either, I don't think. You could, like, teach me a gambling game in, like, 10 minutes and I could figure it out, but... I've never played Baccarat. Because I don't really, like I said, I don't really gamble like that. I play poker and then occasionally blackjack. Can you teach us Pai Gao? You do not want to learn anything from her. She could play a little poker now. Baccarat is just blackjack, basically. Wow, rude. All right, then teach us how to play Pai Gao. Pai Gao. Checking the THC content on stream. No, this is nicotine. I'm just like about to run out, and we have to go to Vegas this week. I'm really hoping that I get a couple more bottles because they were supposed to come sometime. The vape store and then the candy store at Horseshoe. Vegas is a terrible place to start stopping. I'm gonna start stopping once we get back. You said the last order was the last order? I did, but I'm getting a couple more for this trip. Yeah, I mean, if you guys are available, I'll meet up with you guys for sure. For sure. You can hit up we can hit up the vape store and then the candy store at the Horseshoe. Once we get back, okay. I mean, I have the gum. I spent a lot of money on the fucking gum, on the nicotine gum. I have it right here. It's fucking, that shit is mad expensive. I want to because I want to for a lot of reasons. Quitting is for quitted. That's true. I don't really want to quit, believe me. But I think I'm going to die if I don't. That's the problem. The other thing is I want to be able to not have to edit out me vaping on stream if I make a YouTube video out of something on the stream. You buying vape juice and gum? The gum is expensive. The vape juice cost me like fucking $30 for the month, maybe. Actually, probably less. It's funny that you say that. I tried Zyn for the first time on Christmas. And I was down with it. It was all right. But that shit is probably going to be mad expensive. Look at this guy. What a lunatic. He almost ran into the wall. What you guys don't realize is I used to manage a vape shop. So I get juice and shit. I get all my vape supplies for very, very cheap. It is an inexpensive habit. Whereas Thing of Zyn sounds healthy choice. That's why I'm just gonna try the gum. I'm trying it. I already bought it. I get everything for wholesale prices in terms of vape shit, so if I didn't, it'd be a little more difficult to do. Be a lot more expensive. You look like you manage a vape shop? Oh, brother. There's a part of me that wants to play poker here today on stream just because 5 stars easy. It is. It is. I've been watching the show and the show is honestly really good. I don't know why I stopped watching it in the first place. I really don't know. The book is obviously better. The books are obviously better, but the show is just really good. It's like very, very good. I think I was a little too critical on the show when I first watched it because I just finished the books and I was like, come on. But yeah, I don't know. That's low-key depressing. It is, but it's also worth it, you know? It's also worth finishing. But I know what you mean. I know exactly what you mean. Sometimes it's just tough. Sometimes it's just tough. Let me take a look at poker while we're sitting here. Let me see if there's any tournaments and shit to play. I don't know if there is. It's not the right password. Miles Morales is on sale on Steam for $20. Sure. Buy it for 20. It's worth it. I still didn't get through the first one. Oh, there's a PLO tournament going on right now. 2K guaranteed. All right, fuck it. Let's play some poker. Now that we're talking about it. Poker Face? That's a good song, bro. Oh, brother. This isn't great. Sure. Actually, I hate this bat. I hate it with all my heart. We'll take it. All right. Let's see if I can get on another site, see if there's any other tournaments. Hold up. Okay, this is good. This is great, maybe. Tonight, the red hot moon. I'm just gonna commit to this. Because this is not really a flop that he hits well. Okay. And we got moved. That's fine. The red hot moon. Your shift tonight. Let's see. First is 600. That's cool. There's only 30 players. Sorry, there's only 25 players left. Interesting. So we're kind of close to the money. Let me see. We're gonna fold that one. I suppose we'll call here, but this guy already raised from first position. Okay, we'll check this. I don't have much going on here. It's not pretty. I have the ace of diamonds, which is really useful, but not super good. Nothing's really working here. I'm just not even gonna bother. Even if I have the ace of diamonds, like we're just not gonna do that. Asif is taking forever. Like, what are we doing, man? I don't really, the only chance I have is like an 8 of clubs or something, or an 8 of spades. And even that, I'm not like thrilled about. 6 of clubs is not it. Not it. Use brimstone. We have this tournament as well. Insane shot Italy just made. Yo, Ranwid, what's good? Good luck. Thank you. Thank you. $10,000 starting chips. The blinds are 250, 500. We would have 20 blinds there. Oh, there's an 8-game tournament? Imagine. Nobody will be able to follow anything. But I love 8-game. Fake plastic submarines. Eight game is gonna be fun. You guys might be confused, but any questions, I'm very willing to answer them. It's gonna be 8 different games played. And shot put. All right, so we're playing PLO and we're playing 8-game. It's going to require a lot. So be ready for the ultimate in ADHD gameplay. So the leader of the 8-game tournament has 13,000. We're starting with 5,000. We're getting in a little late. A little late. Late registration ends in 36 minutes. Late registration on the PLO tournament ends in 3 minutes. And that should be interesting. The PLO tournament, we basically have to survive. Oh, there's 32 players now. So we got to survive like 20 eliminations, so it's not going to be good. Late registration is worse than college dropout. Sure. Sure. So everything's going to resume in about a minute. Everything will be back. And we have not played a single hand of the 8-game tournament. We played like 1 or 2 hands on the PLO tournament. I'm playing 8-game because I love 8-game. I really love mixed games more so than I love like Hold'em. Because Hold'em, everybody plays Hold'em, and that's fine. It's a lot easier to find a bad mixed game player. It's also not as easy to find a bad mixed game player. Here we go. The PLO tournament is up. We get Ace King 6-4 on the button. So if it goes fold, fold, we're definitely raising. If it doesn't... Okay, I'm going to raise anyway. I'm just going to raise, try and take the pot here. Just try and take it down pre-flop. It's a big commitment, but I mean, this guy does have a big stack. Okay, there we go. I have another Ace King, no suits. Ace King Rainbow. I could raise here, just not as much from the cutoff. And there we go. 2 quick pots. The average stack is 70K. So we're at 40-ish. Nothing too crazy. Now, as far as the 8-game tournament is concerned, I don't know how often they change games. I don't know how it works. Because I don't see it listed here. You guys don't hear the volume, right? Because the volume's probably going to annoy you. Yeah, they're waiting for the button to pass me, and this is my favorite fucking game. Deuce to 7 triple draw. This is probably one of my biggest advantages in an 8-game match. So for them to skip 2 hands on me sucks. And I think it gets skipped again. Yeah. Fuck. I guess it's the timer that determines when the blinds go up and when the game changes, I guess. Over here at the PLO, we're just folding that. King 7-3, 10 single suited, just bad. I'm at a table with the chip leader of the 8-game tournament, so that's concerning. We got two guys that stood pat with 2 draws remaining. And then Miggs discarded 2 cards. I am going to assume that Shimrock with the big stack knows what he's doing, and Aceberg doesn't. Because he's playing really bad right here. Is he going to break his pat? Yeah, he did. Okay, so then maybe he does know what he's doing. And Shimrock bets again and gets a raise. And Miggs had the nuts there, and I don't know if we're going to be able to see. Yeah, we're not able to see. It seems like It seems like Shamrock probably had a 7, but that guy drew to the absolute nuts. Like, super, super fucking lucky. I think I'm supposed to call here, but I'm a little afraid of the guy, this guy, Kittles or whatever. Just being results oriented, I'm glad I folded, but I wonder if I win this. No, I would have lost. This guy had ace 5 3 9. And that's what he was raising with. Actually insane. Actually insane. I really don't even want to play this. I didn't feel like playing that at all. And now we're on Limit Hold'em. Unfortunately, in Limit Hold'em, I don't know. Maybe I do raise with the Jack 10 suited there. I'm not sure. But in this tournament, I think I just fold there. We would have had 4 diamonds, but I would not have called on the flop. Okay, 9-7 offsuit in the big blind. Not great. Shamrock's going to raise no matter what. I will call, defend my blind, and flop an open ender, but the rougher version of an open ender here. We're going to call. This guy just bets. Bets. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of want to call. I don't think it's a. I don't know if that's a good fold or not. Okay, once again, Miller calls. I'm gonna raise it up because we saw what Miller is willing to raise with earlier, and now he's just limping. So the last time he folded, he limp folded to me. I gotta go with this. And we win! Huge pot. Double up through Miller because he plays bad hands. That is a hand he should have open folded. And instead he's in there calling off a huge raise. I mean, he tried to push me off like he was the aggressor there, and I get it. But I did have the nut flush draw and a lot of overs, and I just didn't think that flop hit him. 9-4-8-5 offsuit. He's falling apart at the seams. And he got there. Killer instincts. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Shimrock is mad again. I didn't see this hand go down, but this guy is mad again. I gotta see the. I mean, I don't know why either one of them was in that pot. I don't know what either one of them is doing there, but. And this is interesting. Miggs raises. This is a fully maxed out. And this guy's just trying to get all of his chips in. And there he goes. He's got aces versus jacks, and that's a big one. It's a big win for I Love Disc Golf. I'm pretty sure I played that person before. The name looks familiar. 9-3 offsuit is a little rough. We do have a pair. I have bottom pair. I could pull out the win, and we do. What a huge, massive, enormous pot. Definitely not calling the the 3-bet here. I kind of want to call this. Nah, the last time this guy raised with aces, let's just let it go. We had ace-6 of clubs. We would have bottom pair here, but we're not like going to be able to stand the heat of this pot here. Ooh, yeah, this is scary. This is crazy. Does somebody have ace-jack? Jack-9. Versus king-queen. What was that, 2-pair? Oh. I'm gonna fold the ace there. I gotta play kind of cool over here. Over here, this is a really mid hand. I'm gonna call though. If it gets raised, I'm gonna be very upset because I should have folded here. There it is. There's the raise. Really obvious that I should have folded there. And there goes an elimination, and we're gonna raise the ace here. We're gonna open up in a four-handed here. Miller is out of the tournament. He fell the fuck off once I did that. We're gonna bet middle pair here, and we're definitely gonna check here. The heart was really bad. That was like the last card I really wanted there. Go ahead and raise this one. We're getting 6.5 to 1 on this call. I think he's got hearts though. There we go. All right, I have top pair here. It's a little bit scary. It's a lot of bit scary, to be honest. I'm going to check it. This should maybe be ours. It's really close. Okay, we got there. We got that one. We took that one. That was nice. Whoop, we got moved. Angel Reese is coming back to Rose. How does that work, though? I have nothing here. So, as I'm sure you guys have noticed, the game is totally different here. Now we're playing Omaha High-Low on this table. And King 4-4 deuce is not good. Wait, they can make trades? They could actually make trades in, how's it called? Unrivaled? I'm going to raise to 7,000 with the queens. I don't feel super good about it. I don't really like this. I definitely hate that the button called. And that's a really, really rough flop for us. I'm going to check it, but I'm betting this guy's going to bet. Ooh, that is a set. And that we got to protect. We got to protect this big time. That was a big time card, but there's a lot of scary cards that could come off. There we go. Huge, 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 huge. Built up the stack to 95K, and I am in 9th right now. We're in 9th place. The average stack is... I'm still under the average stack. Crazy. But top 13 make the money. We got 11 more eliminations here to make the money. So not super close, but close. Okay, this is a pretty good Omaha High-Low hand. This is a decent enough PLO hand, but I'm going to just fold that in an early position. Really mediocre flop for my high-low hand here. No low cards came out. We're going to check, but this guy's definitely betting. Now, if this guy calls, it's really hard for me to fold with backdoor outs and for like 11 to 1. And that's a big card for us. That we have a blocker to the straight too, and we have the flush draw. We have the nut flush draw and the nut low draw and a blocker. I'm going to just raise this. Maybe I'm making a mistake. And I do not have the nut low, but I do have the nut high. Ah, that river was a killer, dude. That river killed me. This guy was raising with mediocre shit. I did get the high, so we split that. I had the nut low on them. This needed to be like the 4 o'clock. It's okay. It's okay. We took down half the pot. That's all you could really ask for. We're definitely folding the 8s here. That's a big raise. I don't want to play that. Coach to coach trades is kind of wild. I didn't know that was a thing. So, not my favorite high-low hand, but as long as Miggs doesn't raise, I'm going to call here. Over here, we have... We'll call this. I feel like Johnny Share, when I take a while... Ooh, interesting. So, we do have a nice little boat here. A 6 could be scary for sure. Let's... God damn it. He got the low at the end. Fuck, dude. He was overplaying his hand too. Right here, we got 2 pair. Over here, we're going to call. Even though maybe I should raise here. Nah, I don't think I should raise that. Right here, we got 2 pair, and I think I just got to fold it. I think I want to fold it. Yeah, I think I'm going to fold it. And I think I'm folding here. This one's a little iffy. I don't... Because it's a tournament, I'm trying my best to, like... Yeah, I think that was an okay fold. King, 9-9, very solid. But also very scary. I'm definitely potting this. I'm going to repot here. We're going to try and end this hand right now. I'm going to try and end this shit right now. We're playing Raz over here. This is a very strong re-raise. I'm going to raise here. Okay, we took down the pot. That was big. That was very big. Woo! So we're playing Raz on the left, and Raz is essentially you have to have the lowest hand possible to win. So, like, if this guy calls it the king, he's kind of an idiot. Like, this guy just should automatically win this with the 4 showing. I was considering raising with the 10 in the hole, even though I don't love the 10 in the hole. I was considering it because of everybody else's cards. Like, calling a bring-in bet is such a weak play. If I didn't have a 10 in the hole, I don't know. Shimrock understands these games. I'm very interested in how this is. Shimrock is going to call a bet here. Yeah, it was a matter of how they drew out there. He definitely had the pair of deuces, though, and to start, I think. Okay, the raise early is scary. I'm really more focused on this tournament at the moment. I'm just floating over here, just existing, because I don't need to make any crazy moves or anything. Over here, it's more interesting because we are just a few away from the money. We are 6 away from the money over here. 6 away from the money. I haven't gotten a single reasonable Raz hand at all. I guess there's been reasonable spots that I haven't taken advantage of, but this is actually pretty interesting. A 9 is really bad. Showing a 9 is very bad, but the 2-3 is not bad. And this guy's got an 8. Like, you know, he's automatically raising. I don't know. If this was an 8 instead of a 9, I would have definitely been raising, but the 9 is just bad in Raz. Here's a potential steal spot because he's going to bring in, he's going to fold. If Migs folds, dude, Migs calling the bring-in bet is driving me fucking crazy. Jet, my guy, 50 months, bro. Thank you. How we doing, dude? What a degenerate is right. Jet, how we doing, bro? How's life? What are you up to? Migs is making it really hard to play Raz because he's doing stupid shit. You know he's not strong when he just calls the bring-in bet. And yet, here he is. What's good, bro? Everything's good, man. How are you? Ooh, I got the bring in now. Boo. Oh, you got settled in the new place? Let's go, dude. Let's fucking go. After 3 weeks of just building shit? Oh, wait, you built it from the ground up? So I have the best looking starting card. The only other one that's scary is the 7. So I raise here, and I should be just taking this down. Or Migs is going to call with bullshit. Dude, what is this guy doing? He goes all in. He actually has me beat. I have him beat now. All right, there we go. And this is an easy raise for me. Jet, I forgot. Are you in New York or New Jersey now? Things are getting hairy with a pair and a queen. I think I just gotta let this go. It sucks. That sucks. That super sucks. Oh, that's right. MetLife. Right. I knew that. I can see MetLife from my window. Right. You told us that. I forgot. Are you excited to go see the Jets? I'm kidding. Nobody's excited to see the Jets. You're excited to go see Jackson Dart. That's what you're excited about. How did everybody feel about the Super Bowl? Actually, we didn't even really talk about the Super Bowl. Did you enjoy the game? Jackson Short? You thought it was the worst game ever? I thought it was worse last year. Oh my god. We got aces in the hole in stud. Really nice. I thought it was better than last year's game. Last year's game sucked. But I also hate the Eagles, so wait, was last year the Eagles game? I don't remember. This game was way worse. I don't know, man. I like watching. I thoroughly enjoy watching the Patriots get fucking annihilated in the Super Bowl. I just. He folded. Wow. That deuce is a little scary, so we're going to check. And I'm definitely going to bet when I get a pair of sixes right there. I'm going to bet it again. I'm teetering on dangerous territory because this guy could easily have 3 deuces. That was a nice little pickup, though. We're in 10th. How many make the money here? Oh, I guess late registration is not even over. Oh, it's literally only top 4. So that's interesting. Over here, we're trying to survive 2 more eliminations. Nope, that's a lie. 5 more eliminations and we're in the money, but things have slowed down. You saw everybody kind of going crazy over here. Now everybody's sort of slowing down. Everybody's sort of slowing down because they don't want to be on the bubble. People want to stick around. This is a big pot, though. So this guy had a queen. I'm pretty sure. I should have been paying more attention, but I'm pretty sure he had a queen. This guy's got a queen showing and he raised. And then this guy raises with the king. I was going to call the original raise, but a 3-bet, not worth it. Broncos Patriots 2 weeks ago was literally worse. True. That game was terrible. He's about to catch a long ass suspension. Dude, it was awesome. I have a pair of queens here. I've got backdoor draws. This is a full pot bet. I'm going to raise that. I got to let this go because I don't have a good kicker. I would have gotten the diamonds there. So that 9 is a little scary. We're going to check it. That's the jack I need. I have 4 to the flush. We don't get there. We did not get there. He had a king rolled in there. It was maybe a little bad to check when he had the 9s there. I'm not going to play this. That's for shit sure. Okay, 8-7-6. One of our 5s is out there, though. I'm going to raise it. We don't have a 10. We have a pair of 9s here. We get the ace now. I'm going to bet it. We have the straight draw, but they have the 10 and a 5 is gone for us. I'm going to keep betting it, though. There's my straight. I also have a straight on this table. But this is a scarier straight than this one. Let's go ahead and raise this. And he folds. Good fold from them. Disciplined. Wow, straight flush over here. I'm glad I folded this straight. Didn't even think twice about it either. That's nice. What'd the other person have? The other person have the nuts? Sorry, not the nuts. The nut flush. This isn't a bad hand to play with. I don't know. Came off the bench like he was Batista. Yeah, he did. He did. He did. He's going to get hit with a big ass suspension. But like, that fight was really funny. That fight was really funny. I don't know why I keep losing. Why I keep dropping frames. I have no idea. I cannot believe that there's still 18 players in this tournament left. It's so wild. These guys are hanging on for dear life. And there's quite a few short stacks. There's 5 shorter stacks. Well, there's really 2 super short stacks.
Hey, listen.
Okay, we're playing stud high-low here, so a 10 is like a 10 or a 9 are like the worst cards you could possibly have showing. You're gonna catch Starfish? She'll forget. She'll one day forget to check in, and you'll get there. You will catch her. This guy's name is Chip in a Chair, not Chip and a Chair. Chip in a Chair. Imagine. He's the lowest stack. You know what? Let's pull up the other table. Oh, there's 2 other tables. Never mind. I don't have the space for that. That's what I'm counting on. Or she'll be like away somewhere. Again, the 9 is making this awkward. In stud high-low. Stud high-low is also my worst game. So I'm just going to fold this. Not great. Things are not going super well at the Omaha table because this guy seems to be involved in every single pot and seems to pot it every single flop, which is bothersome. Yeah, I had a feeling this guy was going to raise because why wouldn't he? If I was in his position with the huge ship stack, I would also raise. And I really just hate that I called there because I wasted 2,000 extra chips, I guess. We would have hit the set on the flop too. It's just I don't want to risk my chips on bullshit. Oh, man. Again, 10s. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I have 2 pair. Oh. He's got the aces showing, but I have 2 pair. Awkward. This is awkward. This is not my best game. This is not my best game. This is making things bad. Do I just leave? This guy had my 10, so... He did have 3 aces, so I was down there. Oh! I almost folded a great stud high-low hand. Raise that up. It is, I will say, it's getting hard to concentrate on all the different games going on, especially when we run into a game that I'm not super good at. Like stud high-low. I gotta let that go. Also, I'm not getting shit in Omaha, in the Omaha table, which is bad. We're down to 16 players, though, so 2 more got eliminated. Chip in a Chair, the guy we were making fun of, and then somebody else got eliminated. I have to just let this guy bully me. It's kind of weird because this guy has the same stack as me. I guess I'm not letting him bully me. I just didn't have a hand. But this guy is the shortest stack in the tournament right now. You'll see me act a little more aggressively once I have... See, this guy's thinking about raising, but he's not going to. He's not going to raise into the big stack. Yeah, see, he just calls like a... You know what I was going to say. Okay, we got middle pair with a flush draw here, but this guy has bet his position every single fucking time. They have a lot of my low outs, a lot of the things that I need. I do have a flush now, so we're going to go ahead and check it again. We're going to check it again. We're going to check it because this guy can't help but bet. Okay, I'm going to try and get a little value out of this. Bet 6,000 right here. There we go. There you go. We take a nice little pot down. And we're playing No Limit Hold'em now, so big. Raise that one. He had a straight. Yeah, he didn't think I had a flush there. Like that play from me. Okay, we got top pair here. I'm going to go ahead and throw a little bet out there, 375. I think I want to check here no matter what. Off, dude. I'm going to call. I have to call, I think. That was a terrible bet. That was a weird fucking bet. I thought he was betting because he rivered like a straight or something there. What the hell? What are we doing? Okay, so Germs is still the low stack. This guy right here. And then there's a couple of 50,000 stacks elsewhere. There's 3 stacks under 60K. Oh, actually, 2 of them are right here. Oh, no, they're not under 60K. There's a lot of low stacks. I'm sort of in like a middle tier. So basically, I have to just chill the fuck out and just let it rock until we get into the money, essentially. Over here, it's top 5 that get paid. And there's 30 players left, so this is going to take a while. Oh, shit! Germs got eliminated. I wasn't paying attention. He's gone. He's gone. So we're 1 away from the money. No, sorry, we're 2 away from the money. Don't know how to do math. I'm very tempted to bet here. I am extremely tempted to bet here, but I think I have to check, and then he's going to bet. He didn't bet. Interesting. All right, we're definitely defending with the ace high here. I might have this. No, he had the jack. Good for him. I should have bet the flop, I think. I think I just fold here, even with the ace high. I just not super happy about that. We get rid of the 7 deuce, which is sad. I don't even want to play this. We got another huge stack at our table. 219. Well, maybe huge stack is a little bit of an exaggeration here. Just a much bigger stack than me. We just got to survive 2 eliminations to make the money. I'm getting closer to the bottom by being very passive. I mean, I haven't really gotten many opportunities. It's not like I've had a ton of hands. I fully and has slowed down, I guess, because he lost a couple pots. Oh, I forgot it says right here in the corner. All right, we got a pair of 4s over here. We're going to raise that. We're going to pop that up. This is a good flop for me. I'm going to go ahead and bet it. There we go. And then we dump the ace-5 offsuit. And Johnny Mama. Mama. Ooh, we get kings here. Interesting spot here. We're going to raise it up for sure. I think we just call here. I'm going to go ahead and actually raise again because I have not been raising pre-flop. Ace, king, queen is nice. I think I got to just fold the ace here. It's not worth it. I'm hoping they give me the respect again and just all fold because I have not been raising. Fuck. Why couldn't he have done this in the previous hand? I just don't think... Shit, the game switched to PLO. I was not paying attention. I think I'm down now. Okay, we have the nut flush draw here. The problem is we have 3 diamonds. Now I got a lot of draw. I got a lot of a draw here. I'm gonna bet this. Okay, this is a little awkward. I got a value bet here. Okay, big win for me. Big pot. That was huge. I had to throw in a little value there because I couldn't just let that go. But that queen of diamonds, like, obviously it gave me the nut flush, but it paired the board, so it was a little scary. It was quite scary. I flop a set is just so kind of unhinged. Like, you never really know what they're going to do. I have top and bottom pair here. I do have the king of clubs. That's not super valuable. But it is... It means something. 3 9s in the big blind? Wow. Truly a joy. Yeah, I gotta just fold here. And also fold here. This guy was looking for his flush. I believe I flop his set is the bottom stack now. Yeah, he's the bottom stack, and Scott F also really low stacks. So we just gotta hang in there, just whatever. I'm actually gonna pot this out of position because I think it's weird as fuck that this guy just called. He's never just limped. And I'm going to get everybody calling because nobody has any fucking respect, which is crazy. I have the ace of spades, which is very valuable here, so I'm going to bet this. Bet. I cannot believe that they just did this. I would have won this. I would have actually won that with the straight. And I can't even look at that hand. I would have won that with the straight, so that's pretty devastating. Okay. Again, we're trying to survive 2 eliminations here, and I flop a set considering pushing, and he does push, and I hope that this guy with the big stack fucking calls, and he doesn't. He's playing terribly tight. This guy's thinking about pushing again. I'm going to go ahead and pop it up here. Raise this. Please fold. He does shove all in, and he's got really bad hand. Yet here he is. And he wins. Now I'm the short stack at the table. All because Johnny Mommy didn't want to do anything. That was such a fucking bad call from him. Such a bad play from him. I'm very, very sad to see what just happened here. But I guess now I got to be a little more aggressive. I gotta. All right. This is the hand we're going with. Ace, King, 5-8. Double suited. Okay. So we pick up a nice, decent pot. Okay, nice win for me over there. I think I'm just going to shove with the queens here. I don't know if it's the right move. but I'm just going to push for it because I have a bad feeling, but. I have a very bad feeling about this. We, of course, don't get any of our suits, so... Big win! Big time win! I'm not playing well over here because I was nervous about that. So that was nice. That was good. That was a big time win there. This is not a great deuce to 7 hand, but if he discards... Okay, I check here, and with the jack low, I call and lose. Fuck. All right, I flop a set is gone, and all is right with the world. We have an actual pat low here. Sort of. It's a convertible low. I'm really scared. Do I just folded this outright? Man, I'm losing it. I'm going to discard 1 and fold. We're about to lose in this. I let this tournament control this tournament. You know what I mean? We got all in and we got a win and we are in the money. We are in the motherfucking money. Let's go. We are there. Officially in the money in this tournament. Playing for 638 at the top. So we'll see how that goes. I am the very short stack against these fellas. It's not pleasant. I almost want to be gone out of this tournament right now because, like, I would rather focus on this one at this moment. I don't know. I broke that 8. Maybe I shouldn't have. I don't know what to think about that one. Just go all in here. Got there. Huge low. Still alive. So we're still in here. We're at the bottom of our chip stack here. But we're still in the tournament. Do we have all the biggest stacks here? Close to it. Close to it. There's 12 players in here now. The next pay jump is at 11 players. Whoa, 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 whoa. Holy shit, everybody's all in. And the draw wins out. and knocks out the two biggest stacks. Holy shit, I missed a hand over here. Holy shit, we're down to 10. And this guy's got 1 million in chips. What the fuck just happened? How did this guy do it? The guy that was here, why would he do that with two pair, dude? Oh, he didn't have two pair. He had a set of queens. He had a set of queens and the king blocking the set of kings. This guy had the set of kings, and this guy had the wraparound draw. Absolutely insane. Holy shit, what a fucking hand that was. For this guy to have 1 million in chips and no one's even close to him. Absolutely incredible. Great flop for this hand. I'm going to check here now and call. There we go. Absolutely fucking insane. Insane hand. And now everybody's on break, so I'm going to go piss after that. Wow. But we are, what? Oh no, the final table is going to be 6. So, but damn, we're super close to another pay jump and more pay jumps and just wow. Just wow. I can't believe that happened. Let me go piss. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. What a fucking insane hand that was. Like, I really cannot I cannot believe that that went down. And you can make an argument that all three players had made the right play, kind of. Like, it wasn't necessarily bad for any of them. But this guy's got 1 million in chips. And then we got 367, 262, 198. Like, we're just going down the line. I'm right in the middle of this in the pack. One double up here puts me in a really good position. But it's going to be hard, you know? Yo, Jesus of T was good, bro. From 30 minutes ago when I wasn't here. I usually see every Twitch message in a chat unless the chat like moved so quickly that it's disappeared, but there's not like a ton of people talking right now. So that usually happens for me on the computer. On the phone it doesn't. Okay. We're back at both tournaments. So what's good, Jesus of T? How you doing, bud? How's life? This is awkward because I just checked him. He bets. I don't have the worst hand, but I don't have a good hand. Chillin'? You've learned 20 Japanese characters. You're almost fluent now. Let's go. Are you learning from like Duolingo or something? Jack 8-8. I maybe could have called there. The problem is I'm out of position against the chip leader. If I was him, I'd be raising every single fucking hand. Oh, that's pretty cool. Are you doing it because of sumo? Or is this just something you've always wanted to do? Okay, nice little pickup over here. Seems fitting. That's valid. That's valid. I respect it. I tried to learn Italian once through Duolingo. And then I took Spanish a lot when I was younger, and I wish I knew it better. Okay, this is weird. Duolingo never taught me shit. Yeah, we took Purple Starfish and I when we first started dating. Took did Italian for a very, very long time. For like several months, and I don't remember shit from it. I'll be honest. Okay, pretty big flop for me. I would say this is a pretty good flop. Go ahead and bet 14. Hold the ace there. Yeah, he puts me all in. I got a call here. He does have a set. I need a heart. Fuck. All right. Well, we lost that one. That's rough. Buongiorno. My name is Gorlami. Gorlami? All right, we're playing 8-game here. It sucks that we got knocked out of that tournament. At least we made the money. At least we won something. So that was nice. This is a great flop for me. I'm going to go ahead and raise that. Amazing. Amazing. You're fluent in Spanish now? I'm devastated that I lost that other one in 10th. I mean, at least we made it to 10th, but rough spot. Rough spot. Sorry, I'm just trying to pull up something. I'm involved in a hand here, and I don't like where this hand has gone. Oh, I'm about to be eliminated from this thing. All right, we're going all in here. There it is. Good luck, us. What are you going to do? You're going to fold? What are we doing, bud? There it is. GG's. I'm very sad about that. That felt very winnable. Well, it felt very go deeperable, if that makes sense. I feel like I could go a lot deeper in that tournament. Unfortunately, we just ran into the chip leader with a slightly better hand. Mujeres Culanos is crazy. Honestly, kind of a devastating result for me. I felt like I could have gotten through that a lot better. I feel like I could have navigated that a little better. I mean, it's not really my fault. I just thought I could have. I was trying to avoid getting involved in the hand with that guy, because like I knew that he wouldn't give a fuck and he would just be doing whatever. I should have probably let it go, but it also is like he could just bully the fuck out of me in that spot, so I got to make a stand in that moment, you know. Born to Play Snap. Can't wait. We're gonna be playing. We're gonna be playing fucking poker in Vegas on next week, and it's gonna be awesome. And I'm gonna be hyped, and I'm gonna be thrilled. Yeah. Born to Play Snap. So, what were your thoughts on the Super Bowl, Jesus of T? Don't let her play Slay the Spire on vacation this time. She wanted to, man. She wanted to try it. She's crazy. Ass? That was alright. I don't know. I think the Super Bowl's been kind of mid for quite a few years now. No real close games the past couple of years, I feel like. I'm also a born hater. Remember that. Like last year's was not super good. Last year's wasn't exactly super good. This year's was, I thought it was fine. Like I enjoyed watching the defenses go crazy. But I think like if the roles were reversed, if it was the Patriots dominating the Seahawks like that, I would have really hated it. But because I'm a Patriots hater, I was very, 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 very happy that they got dominated. Drake May was terrible. He was awful. Like, I don't know. I don't know. 2 years ago, then that was the last Super Bowl that I enjoyed then. But literally the last 2 years, it's like, I mean, I enjoyed this one. I thought it was fine. I shouldn't say I didn't enjoy it. But again, like, it also featured Darnold, really? Oh yeah, that was the one that where they went, the Chiefs and the Niners went into overtime. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Also, the Chiefs and the Eagles one was the year before that was pretty decent if I remember correctly. But last year when the Eagles were just like completely dominant, that was that was fine. But I really didn't care for either team. Like I'm a Giants fan, so like I'm not sitting there rooting for the Eagles. However, my brother is an Eagles fan, so like I wasn't against them. Like I don't hate the Eagles like that necessarily. But the Chiefs, they're just boring. They're just super fucking boring. For being honest. Yes, I enjoyed the Rams Bengals game. I remember that. That was a good one. It's just the last 2 years have just been like, eh. Like I really don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? It's also, well, actually, like I probably didn't give a fuck in the previous Chiefs Eagles Super Bowl either. Like I'm not, again, not an Eagles fan. So did I. That was the last one that I really remember really being excited about was the Rams Bengals. But I was also excited because Jet is a Rams fan. So I was like, I was hyped for his team winning it all. I love the 43-8 Super Bowl. That was the most boring Super Bowl that I've ever watched. But I was also rooting for the Seahawks and was really happy to see them crush, but also was bored as fuck. Getting his shit packed was great. I mean, that's fair. But like I remember the Rams Bengals game. I was actively rooting for the Rams because of Jet. And I did not care for the Bengals at all. But then it was Chiefs Eagles, which I hate. I kind of hate the Eagles. And the Chiefs are just, it's just annoying. The Chiefs are just annoying. Chiefs Niners, I really don't care for the Niners necessarily, but that game was at least fun. Sort of. And Eagles Chiefs was like, from last year was just like boring as shit. Pittsburgh Arizona is the last truly great game. In 2009? Are you fucking crazy? Are you insane? Packers Steelers was good. Are we forgetting about 2012 when the Giants beat the Patriots? Because that was awesome. Also, like the Ravens Niners game was good. As much as I hate to say it, the Patriots Seahawks game was good. You said great. I mean, like, oh yeah, the Eagles Patriots was incredible. That was a great game. The Eagles versus the Patriots. Even Pats Falcons, as much as I hate that result, like it was a good game. I mean, like, maybe not. I also thought the Rams Bengals was pretty damn great. Like the Bucks Chiefs game was awful. It was shit since Odell died. Maybe. Back and forth over crazy momentum swings. I mean, that's valid. I would rather have back and forth. Yeah, that's true. That's true. The Cardinals game was after the Tyree game. Oh, I know that. I know that. That was the greatest game that I've ever watched. I don't care what anybody says. Considering the emotional attachment I had to that game, that was just so fucking good. But I still the 2012 game, the Giants and the Patriots was just that was a good game. I love that game. Also, the Ravens Niner game went back and forth, didn't it? Or am I just misremembering? I remember big time rooting for the Ravens in that game. Because we were hanging out with a friend of ours that was a Niners fan. Or maybe he was a Ravens fan. I need like emotional investment to really, I guess, enjoy like a championship game. Because like I could also look at like the NBA finals games and be probably disappointed as well. Like last year was semi exciting, but I was just so drained because I really thought the Knicks were going to make it to the finals and then the Pacers just beat them. Again, the Pacers are good. It wasn't like, oh, I was upset that the Pacers won. Like, I wasn't mad at the Pacers or anything. But I was like, it's just hard when you're like, it's hard when you're that close, you know? Like your team is that fucking close. The Warriors versus the Celtics series. The Nuggets Heat series was kind of whack. The Celtics Mavericks series was whack. Last year's was good though. 4-3. The Warriors Celtics was pretty decent too. The Bucks winning was kind of crazy in terms of like the history. The Raptors series was fun with the Warriors. 2016 finals were amazing. That was like objectively probably the best series I've ever seen, at least in terms of the finals. Because it was just nuts. Jack was good. As two parts of the same story went hard, 13 and 14. Yes. Yes. I'm not actually here. Sorry. No, you're fine, bro. Larkin, appreciate you. Like the Thunder Heat series before that was so boring. The Mavericks Heat, when Dirk finally won, was pretty damn good. But the Mavericks Heat series before that, where Dirk lost, was trash. The Spurs sweeping the Cavs is mid. The Lakers beating the Magic was mid. The Lakers beating the Celtics. As a whole was better than the finals. That's true. That's true. That's true. The Spurs Heat series, like the two series were really good. It was really fun. Yo, Bloody Gamer was good, buddy. Dirk had to go through Roy and Aldridge, Powell and Kobe. Yeah. He had like the gauntlet of hard teams and just decimated them all by himself, basically. Like the Mavs were a good team, obviously, but we talking ball? We are. Gamer, how did you feel about the Super Bowl yesterday? Were you bored by it? Did you enjoy it? I took a Super Bowl conversation and turned it into the NBA Finals. Typical. He killed the Dirk soft narrative? Yeah, he did. But it's kind of crazy because, like, that narrative shouldn't even have existed because in 2006, he was also there. And it wasn't his fault that they lost. It was mostly on the refs. Let's be honest. And then it was still boring till the fourth. Fair. The halftime show was dope. The first half was kind of boring. I'm not gonna lie, I was drifting off to sleep during it a couple times. I thought it was alright. I watched it. I don't know. It's also like I really, really didn't care for either team. I mean, actually, I like the Seahawks. The Seahawks are cool. I was impressed with what Kenneth Walker could do. Only in the playoffs, though. He's not like that in the regular season. I was impressed with the defenses. I was impressed by Jason Myers. I thought there was a good chance that I thought he had a chance to get the MVP. Like, if Kenneth Walker has only 100 yards instead of like 130, do they give it to Myers? Myers should have been MVP, kind of, yeah. Like, I think they gave it to Walker because he had like what 132 or whatever. If he has like 20 less yards, they kind of have to give it to Myers. Should have been Myers for sure, yeah. Playoff Kenneth Walker versus regular season Josh Allen. That was the Myers game. It really was. It really was. He kind of like, he's like, don't worry, bros. I got you. I'm going to kick 5 fucking field goals and like 3 extra points. Yeah, you can't give it to the defense as a whole because that's just kind of defeats the purpose of most valuable player. But the defense did carry the fuck out of them. Give it to Will Campbell. I could see that. I could see that. I was really kind of surprised that Kenneth Walker got it. I was sort of like, I didn't know who they were going to give it to. I wasn't sure. Kenneth Walker on paper had the best offensive stats, but he just didn't really have the, I mean, he had an impact on the game, obviously, but not like that though. Myers outscored the Pats by himself. He did. He outscored everybody in Super Bowl history, which is crazy. His T-Rex arms. You hope it was a fluke for him? For leaving him on an island? I choose to believe that they really did go out on an island together and they're like hanging out partying, and then he was like, well, I'm going home, fuck you, you're staying, and he left him. Putting a blocking tight end or back on the left side, goddamn. I like the idea that he was left in like Aruba. Actually, Aruba, he'd probably be fine. He was left on a deserted island in the middle of nowhere. I don't know. I need he was legit just getting burnt the entire game. I don't even know if I paid enough attention to even comment on this. Like, I feel like when I watch a football game, I'm impressed by the defense, but I don't know why. Like, I can't pinpoint why, because like I'm not educated enough in football defensive plays, you know what I mean? It was a defensive masterpiece. It certainly looked like it. Giving up 14 QB pressures is a lot. True. True. I was praying on the downfall of the Patriots last night. I think we all were. I think unless you're from Boston, you probably were. That game was all Seahawks. So, yes and no. So what I was afraid of was that somehow Mike Vrabel would make fucking some sort of adjustments and be able to counteract that, and then we'd have a whole other story. I'm just traumatized by years of the Patriots being at the top, and it's just fucking annoying because at the halftime show they were like, no team's ever gotten shut out in the first half and won the Super Bowl. And I was just sitting there like, it's only 9-0. So could this be the time? And then all of Boston is going to be talking about how fucking great their team is, how it wasn't Brady and Belichick. It was just, they're just such a great organization because now they were the first team to never get shut out of the first half and then come back and win because it was only 9 fucking points. The schedule is amazing, dude. That's so funny. That's actually so funny. But I was kind of expecting like some sort of weird like Patriots comeback there, and I was just terrified that it was going to happen. And then the first play of the first half, it's just a 3 and out. And I was like, okay, it doesn't seem like they made the adjustment. And then the next play they come out 3 and out, and I was like, holy shit, they're actually going to win. Like, they're actually going to get blown out. And then they started to play, and I was like, and then I was a little scared. But it worked out. I got a friend that's a Patriots fan, and I immediately started talking the most shit after the game. I'm in a group chat with a bunch of, half of them are New Yorkers and half of them are Bostonians. And fucking right before they scored their first touchdown, the Patriots, my friend just started talking a massive amount of shit to all the Boston people. It was so fucked up. May's starting to read this defense and play well now immediately. Oh yeah, dude, that was really funny. I'm not gonna lie, I was getting scared in that moment because that was like the moment I feared. I was like, holy fuck, dude. This guy's actually making plays now. Like, they're actually gonna make a comeback. I'm gonna have to hear about this for fucking forever, dude. Like, I'm gonna have to hear about this shit anytime I ever talk to somebody from Boston. Anytime, whatever, it's gonna be like, it's gonna be fucking chaos. And then all of a sudden, Drake May fucking winds up and throws that fucking pick. And I was so fucking relieved and so happy. And I was like, never mind. They're not making this fucking comeback. There's no way. Like, it is over, dude. Like, this game is an open and shut case, dude. It is a fucking wrap. He won over 700 last night. That's sick. That's awesome. One of my friends, you got 20 of it? Let's go, dude. One of my friends I have two friends, like, I know this couple that lives in Boston, right? They're very good friends of mine. And they had the perfect score. Like, they had the boxes of the end game score. And then and they're Patriots fans, right? Because they're from Boston. They're Patriots fans. And they had the end score with like 2.5 minutes to go. And then Drake May throws that fucking like I don't know, like 30-yard pass or whatever that got them into the red zone. And they were fucking fuming. And then a few seconds later, he threw the like 9-yard touchdown. And they were fuming because they would have won like 2,500. And their own team fucked them over. It was actually so funny, but also fucking sad. I felt bad for them, but also like kind of hysterical. Down by over 20. There's a time to celebrate, and my friend, that ain't the time. Ball don't lie. You went 2 grand yesterday? Let's go, dude. On boxes? Or were you just betting? Super Bowl box? That's fucking dope, dude. That's what's up. I love that. Diggs is such a moron. Yeah, he is. I haven't had a Super Bowl box in a long time. I always forget. I always forget to do that. I should really get a couple though. Next time. You hit them pretty frequently? Makes sense. You know what? I haven't had a Super Bowl box, I think, since I moved to Jersey. We used to get them all the time. I used to get them all the time. It's always nice to hit the Super Bowl box. It's always fun. What's a Super Bowl box? You ever see like you ever go to like a bar or like a store or something, and they have like 100 boxes lined up on like a poster board and people's names in them? what they do is they randomly draw for numbers 0 to 9, and they put it across, and then they put down 0 to 9, and then like the home team is at the top or whatever, and the visiting team's on the side, or the opposite. I don't remember. And if the score ends in that number, like say yesterday's after the first quarter, it was 9-0. If you had Seahawks 9, Patriots 0, then you would get X amount of dollars from your Super Bowl box. I'm Amish. I don't go to bars. I don't think Amish people go on Twitch. I'll be honest. They do. I would know. I don't know. There's quite a few Amish people around here, and I don't think they. I don't know if they do. Isn't that Amish New Blood? Amish people pretend. They might. Fucking tired, bro. You're in the Amish country? Not exactly, but kind of. Like, there's a couple of Amish markets not super, super far. And they don't... I never seen them with technology. They got markets? Hell yeah, dude. Their shit is awesome. Their food is great. Don't sleep on Amish markets. Fucking dope. They were so fucking hyped for the airport tram. I believe that. I believe that. The Princeton Amish market? In Jersey? There's more when you get closer to Pennsylvania, I think. I don't know if I've ever been to that one. Princeton Amish market. I don't know if I've been there. There's a bunch when you get closer to they're not as big probably. I've been to I was in one in Philly too. Have you watched Marty Supreme? No, I haven't. There's one in Philly somewhere that I went to. It's pretty famous. And I don't remember what it's called. Reading something like that. Missing out its peak? Might check it out. What's it about? You went there for a school trip? Yeah, I've been to that one. That one was pretty good. Reading Terminal Market? Yeah, that's the one. I just heard the word Reading, yeah. It's Reading, right? It's not reading. I've been there. That shit is dope. Like the color? Okay, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. It's about a ping pong player, really. It's Reading? Okay, okay. That place is fucking cool. There's like smaller ones closer to me though, like in Jersey. Should I go and hit up Amish women? I don't think so, bro. I don't think they'll be into you. You don't really venture around my parts? You should come by in the summer. We'll hang out. You can come hang out in the pool. It's not as cool as MetLife, but it's pretty cool. Sure, you do have the beard for it. You do. I can't argue with that. You have a pool in your building, but it doesn't come with a Ryan Hickey. Exactly. It doesn't come with the wildlife around us either. Is there a pool indoors? You're in Northern Jersey a lot? Yeah, I feel like I'm never there. I feel like I should be there though. I feel like the people I know in Jersey are over there too. Like Craw and fucking JD and shit. Wild Wife. And was still like, oh, fair. That's hung out with my wife. He's probably not. He probably doesn't think she's that wild. Oh, her family is all the way north? Okay. How'd you meet her? I feel like you might have told me this, but I don't remember. My bad. Her best friend dates Hawk? Oh, I did not know that. Okay. That's sick. That's awesome. That's fucking dope. We should go see the Yankees again this year. We haven't gone to a game in a while. All four of us can go hang out. Go watch a game. That'd be fun. For sure, yeah. I actually don't remember if Starfish and I went to a game last year at all. I feel like we had to, but maybe not. I don't know. I can't wait to see the Yanks run it back because it worked out really well last year. So I'm hyped to see it again. You did? I feel like I had to have, right? Like I feel like every year I go. I can't remember you mentioning it. I feel like for some reason I feel like we went to a game in the beginning of the year last year. Yeah, we definitely went to minor league games for sure. We went to a few minor league games this year. But I kind of think that we went to like, dude, if you're gonna go to a Somerset game, let me know because we'll legit like meet up with you. That'd be fun. Somerset games are cool. Definitely not like crazy or anything, but they're pretty cool. We the last time we went, they had like they were doing like a Negro League day or whatever. Or something like that. Some sort of tribute to the Negro Leagues. That's where I got the Black Yankees pennant there. And they did like they had two actual like former Negro League players there hanging out, like signing autographs and shit, and Willie Randolph was there. That's sick. Yeah, it was really cool. We went up there, we got to meet the two guys that played in the Negro Leagues. And then we also I walked by Willie Randolph directly. He was right in front of me. Yeah, I want to go to Kansas City for sure. He was literally right in front of me and I walked right by him and was staring at like the fucking food shit, trying to figure out what I wanted to eat. And Starfish is like, "Who was that guy? Wasn't that the guy that was out there?" And I was like, I was like, no fucking way. I walked by Willie Randolph and didn't even notice. Like, there's no shot I walked by and I was too busy being fat and like didn't fucking realize that I almost walked into this man. So I like minor league games, they're always doing something. Yeah, and it's really cool because the stadium's super small. So like if they are doing shit, you're gonna run into the people that are there. Like I said, I almost walked into Willie Randolph like a moron. And instead of paying attention to him, I'm thinking about, boy, I should get some popcorn. Boy, I should get a fucking pretzel. Damn shame. I could have spoke to him. I would have stopped him. I would have been like, hey, Mr. Randolph, I wanted you to be the manager of the Yankees after Torrey left, bro. Come back to the Yankees? Yeah, please be a coach, bro. Please be their coach. Please kill. In Minecraft. I went to a ton of specialty food nights to fit jersey themes. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Minor league games are really fun. Really fun. They do a lot of really fun shit like that. And it's also cool because like we saw Jason Dominguez win. Let's go see the A's. The Yankees A's. The Yankees A's? What do you mean? What's the Yankees A's? A Chris Paul bobblehead night? Oh, you want to see the A's? Dude, I would. I would. They got young talent. I would. I'm hyped. I don't like what the A's owner did. Like, I don't like what John Fisher did to Oakland or anything like that. But I am kind of hyped to see Vegas get a fucking team because I want to go see them play in Vegas. I think that would be fun. But, like, I do also not want to support that, but also, like, you know. They don't even have a name. I know. So dumb. So dumb. They should just keep them the A's. Didn't get approved for Las Vegas Athletics is hilarious. Yeah. It's really crazy that they didn't. I feel like if the Las Vegas Aces didn't already exist, I feel like that would be a good way sort of for them to replace that, but they have to go with an A name. Like, there's no way. They're probably going to be like the Las Vegas, like, Armadillos or something stupid. Which is the Las Vegas Cacti. They'll never be as successful as the Aces. True. I wish this week, like when we're going, like next week or whatever, I wish we would have gone for more than just like 3.5 days. Because there's just so much to do. Like, I would go see an Aces game probably. Because they're still, oh no, they're not playing. They're not playing right now. But the Golden Knights are playing. Like, I don't know. Las Vegas High Rollers, they could, but that's the name of that fucking, like, that's the name of the fucking, oh my God. Why does my brain not work? Make their logo dice. That'd be cool. The high roller is the name of the thing that's at the link. The fucking Ferris wheel that's at the link. So I bet you they can't even name it the high rollers. I bet you it'll be like, they'll be like, no, we were already the Las Vegas high roller. They'll have to pay us or some shit. I bet. Las Vegas Strip and they have to play naked. Their stadium idea in Vegas looks stupid as fuck too, doesn't it? Like where they're gonna put it, where the Trop was. I think it didn't it, or am I just crazy? Am I just thinking of like a different design that in my head? I feel like it was like really small and tight, like quarters. The new Rays render looks sick. I don't. Maybe I did see that. Maybe I did see that. I'm not sure. I don't remember. No, I definitely didn't see the Commanders' new stadium render. Look at that shit. That's weird. So it's a glass ceiling. Why even have a ceiling? Is that a W? Is this the correct picture? They're so fucked at any game day, any day game. This doesn't make any sense. That's fucking dumb. You posted in the baseball Discord? In mine? I'll see it. This is a 15-year-old's create a stadium? You posted in the wrong Discord? Or is my shit just not working? Who's hyped for shit? I forgot what I was gonna say now. Fuck. There's a 15-year-old's create a stadium. I need to see it, bro. Where is this? Bro, they tried to make a W out of this. Seems so silly. Wu-Tang should sue them. Oh, I know what I was gonna say. Who's hyped for Discord forcing you to give them your ID? Because I'm hyped for that. Where the fuck did I post that? I've no idea. It's not even in the Discord. Just keep clicking back until you find it. Definitely did not work. Tampa Bay, our moment is now. Is this what it's going to look like? I mean, it's unique. This looks cool. Sort of. I don't know. Maybe this is too much. Allegedly. Champions quarter? I mean, have they ever been a champion? That's a college? Why are they showing this? Is that like the side of the fucking stadium? That's just copying Atlanta's battery. Champions Quarter, where champions are made, a bold, high energy destination at the center of Tampa Bay's sports and entertainment culture. Wait, are there two stadiums? I mean, two fields? Three fields? Oh, this is where the college will be. Look at this guy. Definitely not AI. I swear it. I mean, it's interesting. I hope this closes. It seems big for no reason. Is this going to be in St. Petersburg or are they moving it? Are they actually going to Tampa? I'm assuming this is Tampa. Workforce development programs. It sort of looks big for no reason. Like, why is this giant dome like, if the stadium's back there, I mean the field is back there, why does the dome go out all the way over to here? I guess it's cool that it's in the shape of a baseball diamond, I guess. But it is awkward. This is like, I guess, a cool idea. There's way too many screens though. It looks like Times Square, but shittier. And also, I don't think you can call it Champions Quarter unless you've been a champion. I feel like you got to call that something else. And I feel like Champions Quarter is the most bland name ever anyway. I feel like that they could have come up with something better. Also, who's waving Tampa Bay flags? Like, what are we doing? Give me a more realistic portrayal. Why do they have 3 mascots, bro? Mascot budget higher than the team payroll. All right. Listen. It's midnight. I have to actually go throw some clothes in the dryer. I gotta go take care of a couple things. I don't know who to raid. Honestly, I'm gonna skip on a raid today. I gotta go take care of shit. I'm tired. I'll be back on Thursday. I won't be here tomorrow. We got a concert to go to, but I'll be back on Thursday. We'll have a good time. We will enjoy ourselves. I appreciate everybody chilling and hanging out. Thank you, Jet, with the resub. Upleamer with the resub. Schnur with the resub. I appreciate all of you guys. Have yourselves a wonderful night. Jet, Winter Soldier, everybody who was hanging out. Bloody Gamer, Jesus of T, everybody. Enjoy yourselves. I will catch you guys on Thursday. We'll have a good stream. We'll have some things to do. And until then, enjoy your next couple days. I will catch you guys then. Good night, everyone.